Hello everybody, it's Jeff with AZCAMERA Reviews, and you may remember I had done a review on the UV-9R, which was this Baofeng radio. It's also distributed by the company called MIRKIT, and I really love this radio. I've been using it for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's waterproof. I'm able to clip it onto my belt. The thing that I really loved about it was the fact that it had FM radio. That was totally awesome. The radio was great also, but I really fell in love with the fact that it did FM. But I was thinking, my wife and I do a lot of trekking around. We go to Thailand, we go to Grand Canyon, we do a lot of traveling. And as opposed to using the cell phone, sometimes we're in places where the cell phone doesn't work. A good two-way radio is a fantastic way of communicating. So this radio will go into the FRS band. And I was like, so why not buy another radio that's similar to this? So I bought the MK5 full professional setup, which is this right here. I ordered it. This setup comes with everything. So I'm going to open up the box first. I'll just pull stuff apart. Then I'll lay it out on the table and I'll show you what comes in the box. So it's kind of weird. It doesn't just come in a box. It's a lot of boxes that are all joined together with a lot of plastic. So let me take the guard off the knife and let's open this puppy up. See what's in here. Okay, so first I've got this box which says it's a 3,800 milliamp battery for the radio, and I'll show you that. I'll be breaking everything out. And then let's see what this is. And this here, box not marked. Just take a look inside. This looks like it's the microphone. So here's a mic. I think I'm going to have to cut this a little more. Here we go. And this is the main box. This says Baofeng on it. And let's see how we open up this box. Sorry that I'm just fumbling with everything, but I'm just opening this up. You're seeing it firsthand the same way I am. And in this box, there's the radio and some other accessories. And we'll get to that here in a second. And then this looks like it's a USB power cable of some sort. It's got a USB on one end and it's got a regular power on the other. And then here's a strap. And this looks like it's probably the programming cable. So I'm going to lay this stuff all out on the table. Let's take a look at it and see what's in the boxes. So let's start first with unbagging and unboxing some of the accessories before we get into the main box. So, and when we get into the main box, I'll go in for a little tighter shot. So first thing is you've got this little bag right here that has a strap in it. And this is a really nice strap for if you want to wear the radio like around your neck or something. You hook it up, and it's kind of got a little twisty, spindly thing here. I guess what happens is you push this little ring right here, and what happens is it releases, and then you can push this back on, and it holds tight. And this part right here hooks to the radio. So there's your little strap. The next thing is this this USB to power adapter. On this side, you've got your standard USB, and then on here, you've got the power cord, and this probably is for hooking up the power supply or something. I don't know yet because I haven't taken anything out of the boxes. I'm exploring this the same way you are. So here's that. Okay, now in this box, right here, open this guy up. We've got a microphone. I'll open up this microphone, see what that looks like. And we've got, it's a 2-connector microphone, which these serve as both the audio and also control each one. This one has 3 segments, and this one has 3 segments. This right here, you've got your push to talk, and there's a little light, and this is also the speaker and the microphone. And then on the back, there's a clip, and it's adjustable, so you can clip it on your shirt or your jacket or whatever, and clip it on. And then let me see, underneath here, there's another little port where you can plug in a earphone or some sort of other remote type of device, probably for earphones or something like that. So there's that, and I have to read up on this. Like I said, I'm just unboxing this right now and trying to get to know what the gear is. Right here, this is the battery. Now this is 3,800 milliwatts, I guess it is, which is a fair-sized battery. I mean, this is a really, really good-sized battery. Excuse me, it's 7.4 volts, 3,800 milliamps at 14.8 watt hours. This is one heck of a monster of a battery. And I'll show you, here's the close-up of this so you guys can read it and see what's on it. Now let's go into the Big Daddy and see what's inside this box. So here you go. This is the front of the box, and you guys can read exactly what comes in the box and what some of the features are of this actual UV-82 radio. Let's take a look inside now and see what's inside the main box. So let's just open this bad boy up, and the first thing we have here is our manual. And inside this manual, it's basically 27 pages of information about the radio. And then you've got your last page, which is your warranty page. And you can handle that online or whatever. And let's take the radio out of the box first. Let's take a look at this. So we've got the UV-82 radio, which feels really kind of beefy. Let's take it out of the plastic. And the radio is nicely built. It's made out of plastic, like I said. And let's look at the back. The contacts are well made. They're set with a rubber gasket. Now this radio isn't 100% waterproof the way the 9 is. But what's really nice is this is all metal. It's aluminum, and it's got a really, really good feel to it. And there's the front of the radio. And then it's got a nice connector on the top. And this is an LED flashlight. This is the volume control. And then you've got your push to talk and your other modes here. And then you've got a flashlight mode by clicking one of these. And then you also go between radio and FM by clicking these buttons right here. And then on this side, you've got, you lift this up, and then you've got where your microphone plugs in. Okay. Now let's take a look at this battery. It comes with this regular battery, and the regular battery says Baofeng on it, and this one is 2,800 milliamps at 700, at 7.4 volts. And if you contrast that one with this battery that's made by MIRKIT, the MIRKIT battery is an extra 1,000 millivolts, so you got extended talk time. So this is 2,800, this one is 3,800. I mean, this battery is a monster. So in order to put the battery on, you just turn it over, take the battery, you put it in place, and you click it on, and that's it. And that's how the battery goes on. And to take it off, there's two little buttons that you push here. You push those, you slide it off, you take off the battery. Put the battery on, you just slide it on, click it into place, and you're done. Now let's take a look. Let's put this aside, Let's take a look and see what's inside the box. So inside this little plastic bag right here, you've got an earphone microphone, which I showed you before. You've got a full-size microphone also, but you've also got this small earphone microphone combination. And as you can see, there's your little earphone right there, and this part here clips behind your ear, and this right here plugs into the radio. And then you've got a couple of buttons here. They're probably for toggling your channels up and down. And this is kind of a simplified earphone microphone type of arrangement. Then you've got another little strap for the radio. You've got this clip which screws onto these two screws right here, and it's got a couple of holes. So what'll happen is you'll undo or unscrew these two screws, and then you'll put this in its place, put the screws back in, and then you'll have a clip where you can clip it onto your belt. Then you've got a charger, okay, and you've got a base. So what happens is this charger will go into the base like so, and then the radio goes right into the base. And I'll show you what it looks like with the radio charging. And then last but not least, here's our antenna, and we'll just pop that out of the bag. And that screws right on the top of the radio, like so. And that's what it looks like. And let's put this aside, and we'll turn the radio on and see what we've got.
Channel mode.
Okay, it's in channel mode. Now, if I push this button on the side, I should get FM. There we go. It's already tuned in. Okay, let's look at the radio on a charger, and then I'll come back. This is the 2,800 milliamp battery on the charger, pictured with the other accessories that come in the kit. This is a shot of the radio with all the accessories when utilizing the 3,800 milliamp battery. You'll notice that the battery is larger and beefier, but it fits in the same charging cradle as the 2,800 milliamp battery does. Something that you can do with this is you can be charging this battery, the smaller battery, the 2800 milliamp battery, on this charger, while charging this battery with the external charger on the bottom of this battery. Okay, so let's look at the two radios side by side. This is the UV-82 Mark V, and this is the UV-9R. Now, I explained in the beginning of the video that the reason why I bought the other radio was because my wife and I like to communicate. She may be off doing something while we're taking a walk, or maybe at a mall, or while we're traveling or something like that. And a lot of times the cell phone won't work in remote areas. So we decided we were going to buy the two-way radios and utilize them on the FRS frequencies. So let's take a look at these two radios. Now, they're both basically the same size, but when you turn them on their side, you'll see that the UV-9R is a little bit thicker than the 82 Mark V, and it's just a tad taller, but not by much. Now, as far as the controls go, the 82 has two push-to-talks. They have an A and a B. They also have the same mode changes for FM and the ham radio frequencies. And then here you have a flashlight, and it's the same right here also, whereas the 9R only has a single push-to-talk. So just for giggles, let's turn them both on. Let's see what they sound like when they turn on.
Channel mode.
Okay, and turn this one on.
Channel mode.
And when you want to switch between frequencies, you push the top button. Okay. Now, another thing is, on the 9R allows you to change and do everything that this top button does right here on the top of the radio. That's this little button right here. Now, they both also have a flashlight and a signal, and you can achieve that by pushing this button right here. That turns on the flashlight, turns the flashlight on this one also. And if you give it a second click, it causes them both to flash. So like if you need to attract attention in an emergency, you have that. So let's turn those off. And on the top of this unit, the 82, you've got your transmit and receive lights. So when you click transmit, you'll get a red light, and then when you receive, you'll get green. And on this radio, you've got the LED that's right at the top. So basically, that's it. The one thing that I did notice about the 82, which I'm totally baffled, is I couldn't find any place to put this strap. It says that there's a place somewhere over here to put it, but I couldn't find it. So I guess what I'll end up doing is putting it underneath the clip. And then there's also this strap right here. And like I said, I don't know where it goes. I'm going to find out from the company, and I will let you folks know if you have any questions. You can send me a message on my YouTube site. And last but not least, since this battery is made by MIRKIT, they also provided this, which I showed you at the beginning of the video, and I didn't know where it went. Basically, what you could use is your cell phone charger, and you just plug that into the bottom of this battery just like this, and you can charge it up. So what do I think about this UV-82 Mark V? I think it's a great little radio. It performs really nicely. It's really nice and small. Fits well in the palm of your hand. If you're female, it'll fit in your hand a lot better because it's smaller. If you compare it to the 9R, the 9R is just a little bit thicker. This has a better profile. I'll be coming back in a later episode and show you how we're using these on the FRS frequencies and how to program it for FRS frequencies. The one thing that you have to make sure of is that if you're going to use it on the FRS frequencies, you have to use it in low power. Until next time, I'm Jeff with AZCAMERA Reviews saying, please watch us, please like us, please share us, and most of all, please subscribe. Till next time, bye-bye.